What's up, Ty?
What's up?
What are you seeing from the San Jose State defense so far?
So we've got a decent idea on the game plan. They bring a lot of looks, it looks like so far. Their defensive front, they play pretty hard. I don't know. Don't underestimate them right now. It's definitely the big thing. You know, they can play. Last year they brought the Oregon game down to the wire. So,
Coach Morris said that you're one of the players of the game. What's been different for you this year?
Confidence has been a big difference. Just being in the system for another year, that makes a big difference. And I think I had a good off season, and then I've got great teammates that really helped me out. And I've really got. It's not just me that grades out at a high grade. It's the whole line. When one does well, everybody does.
A lot of it been just kind of paying your dues this first 2 years and you were kind of inexperienced and having to go up against what you did, finally paying off this year.
Yeah, I think so. Starting out as a freshman definitely has its pros and cons, but I wouldn't trade that experience for the world because it helps me right now, and just game experience and knowing what to expect for home and away games. I can say I've been to a lot of these away games that we're going to this year, which is awesome, and I can help out the guys that maybe haven't traveled.
How are you guys trying to build on the win that you had this past week going into San Jose State?
We want momentum going into that Texas A&M game. We've played them pretty close the past couple of years, so momentum's definitely going to help. And it's really just, this team's so hungry to win. You just want to keep winning. You don't want to be like, we've already won 2 games. That's how many we won last year. That's not no one's thought that yet. It's how many can we win? Let's win them. Let's try and win them all.
What's your take on Ricky Stromberg? He's played on both sides of
Ricky's done really well for a freshman. It's hard, especially when you got to play both sides and you can't just focus on your stance and, all right, this is my play on this play. If you play both sides, you got to think a little bit more, and I think he's done a great job. I'm really, I'm proud of him for what he's done.
What's he doing that impresses you? Because you know what it's like to play as well.
He's played hard. That's what impresses me the most about him. It's just his effort and his, his work on the field. His technique isn't always great. His assignments, he gets confused, but he plays hard, and that's what's got him there, in my opinion.
Ty, wasn't mainly Pro Football Focus gave you some love this week?
That's nice. Sometimes they don't always give you very much love, so when you do get it, it's definitely nice. Really, you try and not look at that for this reason that Pro Football Focus will give you, either a terrible grade or a great grade, and maybe you just don't want to look at that because it'll bring your game up or down, and you just kind of try and stay away from that.
Coaches say Ricky has a mean streak. Well, what do they mean by that?
Well, he's definitely not mean to the other linemen, but you don't want, as a player, you don't want to take any crap from other players, and so I think Ricky's definitely got that in him. He's not going to take anything from anybody. He's there to play.
This last game, do you really feel was your best game as a Razorback? That's what Chad said.
I feel like last game was, I was locked into the game plan, and I think I played aggressive, and I played without worry of, assignment or my other alignment. I knew they were going to handle their jobs, and that helped me handle mine.
How much is kind of getting confidence in your snapping ability made everything else fall?
That's been a big thing. That was my huge focus in the off season was snaps, and it's all about that's the start of the play. The quarterback's got to get the ball, and so if I know that I'm confident that I'm going to get him the ball, I'm going to get it to him accurately, then I can block better.
With all the struggles that the line has had over the past few years, do you think that you guys are finally starting to find your footing there?
Yeah, I definitely think this is the closest the O-line has been in a long, we're brothers, and that helps a lot, and I'm excited to see what we can do this year. It's really early on. I don't want to we're going to be awesome this year, but I have high expectations for sure.
Chad said, or Joe Craddock once said, that they also were proud somebody missed a protection or something early in the game, and you kind of got onto them. Is that something you feel more comfortable doing this year?
It is. I definitely would have never done that last year, just because I didn't feel it was my place. But this year, they've given me a little bit more responsibility, and I've, just with a little bit of age, that if that stuff happens, you gotta nip it in the butt, and you can't let it happen anymore. And you know, he came to me and was, hey, thank you. I need that. Like, don't let me get away with anything. So
Who is the he?
I don't want to call anybody out. Come on now.
The Razorbacks have had games in recent years against some non-cons that didn't go well. North Texas, I mean, even Portland State, you probably didn't score like you wanted to. How important is it to show better this week,
To be, the great teams, the teams that win national championships, they typically, they run up the score on these teams. And so that's just a part of it. And, that's something that we want to do. We want to dominate. I don't want to go out there and win on these, I don't want to go out there and just win any game. I want to dominate every game, and I want to run up the score against everybody.
How much of a difference has Starkle made as far as just team's confidence in the offense?
Starkle's been great back there. Obviously, he's been really explosive in the offense, and I try to focus on just my job. I don't want to she or the quarterbacks, but he's done a really good job.
When you're talking about Ricky, I guess not taking any crap off anybody. I mean, do defensive linemen, whether it's guys in practice or guys in games, kind of try to intimidate a guy when they know he's a true freshman? And
maybe at first, but again, if you show that hey, I'm not here for it, I'm not gonna let you do that. They don't do it.
how does he do that? What does he say? Or what does he do?
It's not so much about what you say; it's about how you play.
Yeah.
It's just playing hard and not getting your butt whooped every play. Whooping that other guy's butt and earning his respect.
I guess he wasn't getting real heavily recruited. I think Arkansas was his one Power 5 offer, but here he comes in here and he starts, for an SEC program. Has he kind of surprised you guys? Or?
I wouldn't say. I mean, yeah, it's always kind of a little surprising when a freshman starts. But, I mean, I didn't know anything about Ricky's recruitment or what he was like, so I can't really say.
I think he was going to Tulsa and then Arkansas offered. Nothing wrong with Tulsa, but it's not Arkansas.
Yeah, I get it.
Just what was it like for you that freshman year where suddenly you're
So when I came in as a freshman, I only had one Power 5 offer, and I was going to go to Tulsa, and I ended up coming here. So
I guess you were going to be a walk-on, right?
I had blue-shirted, so it was walk-on for one semester.
Yeah,
It's you can't really say it.
I can't keep all the gray shirt, blue shirt.
Yeah,
red shirt.
I don't know it either. I know what blue shirt is, and that's about it.
Also, Chad said the other day, I haven't added this up myself, but he said you guys averaged over 7 yards on first downs. What do you think was the other day against Colorado State? What do you think was the key to that?
Execution. I feel like we executed so much better against Colorado State than we have so far in the year, and I think that's a good thing. And as long as we don't, you never want to peak early. You always want to play better later in the year. And so as long as we keep executing, we'll be good on first down and the rest of the downs.
Okay, thanks.